Could taking everything into consideration actually help you advance in life? Yes, it can. And hello, today's insight is going to be about taking on different perspectives, looking at things from a different point of view, also looking at taking the unconventional route to actually achieve your wanted objective. Now, why do I say that? Now, some people don't believe in astrology. Other people don't think that planets can affect us. I say to that, it will not make sense to actually say that planets can affect us. Think about this, all right, for a moment. A cell, which is minute, it's small, we can't even see it with our own eyes unless there's like thousands of them together, right? That can actually affect our immune system, our body. The minute a cell from an alien body, meaning a thing outside of us that isn't meant to nourish us or to hydrate us, enters into our body attacks it and treats it like the enemy, right? So, a teeny tiny thing, okay, big as a cell, as a virus, okay, can have a big impact on us. And how can't planets that are bigger than our planet, how can't planets that are bigger than ours affect us? Bigger or closer to the sun or what have you. Everything interacts together, all right? Everything interacts together. Everything affects everything else, and you can't say that one thing will not affect the other. Okay? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter how far it is, as long as there is a gravitational pull to it, as long as it's in this solar system, it can affect us. Right? Think about it. The moon affects the water on this planet. The sun affects life on the planet. Right? Gives us nutrients, vitamin D. Water allows us to hydrate ourselves, allows many forms of life form to live in the water. So, how can bigger planets than ours not affect us? We are all working together. Okay, it's like saying that a part of someone's body does not impact the rest of their body. Hello. Have you ever heard of autoimmune diseases? Think. Just think a bit. Just think. Now, to go ahead and say that yes, when Mercury is in retrograde, or when any planet is in retrograde, or when the moon is acting up, or whatever, you can allow yourself to say that your mood is based on that. No. You should be better than that. Now, you should be able to know that what is happening is probably not helped by a certain aspect of astrology, but it is not the only cause, the only reason things aren't working out for you. In actuality, you should take everything into consideration and make sure that everything is working together. All right? And you yourself must be stronger than that. You should know things are going on. Like, what I'm saying is that you should be cognizant of what is happening, like, in the planets outside of the vicinity of this planet, or next to the vicinity of this planet with the moon and whatnot, but you shouldn't allow it to affect your mood. So sometimes knowing that Mercury is in retrograde and that you need to be on guard for anything related to communication, transportation, moving one thing from one place to another, is necessary because something might happen to trigger something else, or what have you. Any planet, okay, any planet is going to have an impact on you. Especially, have you ever heard of Saturn return? Every 8 years there needs to be a sort of like recalibration or a thought pattern of knowing what you had to work on or whatever. Not specific on the details for that, but you should keep in mind how these things work, just to be able to say, okay, I did everything I needed to do, and now I have worked through this. What I'm saying is that you should keep in mind that planets do affect you, but they shouldn't be the reason why you allow yourself to act badly. That is the main idea for Christianity, right? It's to be able to be in control of your own acts, thoughts, all of it. You are the master of your own being. That's it. And that's all it is. And you shouldn't allow yourself to like blame something else because of something that you did wrong. You shouldn't. You should be in control of yourself at all times. That is the basis of Christianity. So, what I want you guys to think about is, do you allow planets to impact you, or do you take a step back and be like, okay, this is what's happening and I should overcome this situation and not allow it to be my master, but I am the master of this moment, for me to be able to fully take advantage of everything that is happening in this moment. Ponder that.